What's up, peeps, and welcome back to the Lionel B Show. It's your first time tuning into the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos, man. Also, make sure y'all click that notification bell button so anytime I drop a brand new video, y'all be the first ones to get it. Now, the cult of Kanye seems to be dwindling even quicker than one would have imagined. Recently, T.I. and Killer Mike had some very choice words to say about how they felt swindled into giving up thousands of dollars by a hustling pastor at one of Ye's Sunday service events, the old-time tithing con. It's now being reported that he actually had Sunday service at Greater Allen A.M.E Cathedral in New York City to give yet another one of his Sunday service performance. Now, actually, according to reports from Daily Beast, man, churchgoers were so offended by the content of his performance that they rushed for the exits before he could even finish. They also described the morning sermon was just planned, but once their special guest was brought in, things went left. Now, guests like Kim Kardashian and other celebrities were actually given priority seating, while the regular churchgoers were pushed back and could barely see what was going on. Many of the things that were actually done in the pulpit is a big no-no, considering it's a sacred spot reserved for very specific Christian rituals. Now, while West was able to finish his performance, it looks like there was a big, large gap in the crowd by the end of it, and they parted like the Red Sea. Now, as some of you may know, T.I. and Killer Mike, they had some very choice words for the Atlanta Sunday service that Kanye West actually performed.
So Smiley's a huge fan of Jesus and Kanye West.
Okay.
And
Black Jesus, I hope.
Yeah, Black Jesus.
Okay.
And I just love her to death, and I knew that would mean the world to her. And
right.
You know, Tip, I've seen you do it, man. You just it's easy to do good things for good people.
Absolutely.
So I said, if she up at 9, I'll go on and go right. So Pastor Jamal had hit me, had said it was cool to come.
Yeah.
Gave me a point, man.
So we was all there for Kanye, basically.
No. I was there for Smiley.
You were there for Smiley.
Yeah.
Smiley was there for Kanye.
And Jesus.
Yeah. I am a fan.
Jesus and
I'm
Jesus.
also a fan of Jesus and Kanye.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
However, I can talk to Jesus at my house.
I do often.
You understand that?
Thank you, Lord.
So, only motherfucker I couldn't see at my house that was gonna be there that day was Kanye. So that's why I came.
Well, I
came to see Kanye Sunday service.
I walked into a preacher asking 20 people to stand up.
Man, listen, look, that's what I want to talk about.
And give $1,000 a piece.
Listen, man, wait a minute.
It was at that moment I was glad I got sent to the civil section. Look,
don't do that.
You and Titty Boy's 2 Chainz for people. 2 Chainz, Titty Boy, people don't know.
Yeah,
when you and Tit was standing, I was like,
man,
oh, that's the rich nigga said.
No, let me give you. First of all, listen. And I promised the people that we would talk about this on Expeditiously when this picture went viral of me
and that face,
making this face in Sunday service at church.
Hey, that face was like 20 bands.
If you haven't seen the picture,
all the pictures are amazing.
The picture of me,
my wife
in service, sitting in the front row of service.
It's hilarious.
My face, I cannot explain. Like everybody like, Tip, what the hell are you making this damn face in church for?
Because you had got asked.
No, I ain't get asked nothing. What happened was there was a con being ran.
Oh, you seen it coming.
There's a con being ran. If there's a con, it's supposed to flow smooth. I ain't supposed to see it coming.
Oh.
Now, first of all, let me go on record. I will say this. The pastor who is the normal preacher
Jamal did not pass
for New Birth was Jamal. Jamal had preached the full sermon.
He's a great preacher too.
Yeah. He preached the full sermon. And mind you, the night before, I got word from Kanye and his camp. Arrive at 9:30. Church service will be over by 11:15. I get there on tip time, of course, at 10. 10:15.
We pop up by 11?
Yeah. So y'all got there a little later than us. Y'all got there when the money got there. So
yeah, we got there when the money was got there, but when they had stopped asking for the money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So, look, this. I think this will be one of the most remembered days of church service there's ever been. So, I get there. I have a conversation with Kanye. Me, Tit, Ye, my old lady, Tit old lady. We were all back there, man, like fellowshipping while Jamal was still preaching his sermon.
Yeah.
His sermon. I didn't get to hear Jamal's sermon. I don't know what he preached on that day. I don't know what he spoke about. I have no idea. What I do know is they'd raised an offering. They'd already tossed around the plate, tossed around the buckets.
Yeah.
The buckets. Not the plates.
The bucket.
The white paint buckets.
Not the pretty
silver plate.
With the velvet at the bottom.
Big, deep, white paint buckets.
And they won't see that thing fill up.
Sherwin-Williams, what you stir paint with a wooden stick with.
Yeah.
When you painting
not the paint
a big
can,
room, not a small room with a paint brush.
the
paint roller.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right. That had already been done before I even got seated.
Yeah.
Okay, and before you arrived as well. So I speak to Kanye. One thing that made me feel very good about coming out when I first got there, I felt very good, man. I felt uplifted because I saw Kanye, and Kanye was in great spirits. He seemed in a much better shape mentally, emotionally, spiritually than he was the last time I saw him.
Yeah, I feel that.
And then he was the last few times I'd experienced him, even in the media.
Yeah, I understand.
He seemed more clear. He seemed more directed with his intentions, and he knew what he was doing, why he was doing it, and the purpose of.
He regained his focus.
Yes, and I felt good about that because I was like, man, whether I agree with my brother or not, it's great to see him doing well.
Yeah,
it's great to see him, in great spirits.
Absolutely.
And with a positive mindset.
Absolutely.
So, from that, I'm feeling good now.
Yeah.
They come and walk me, my old lady, Tit, his old lady, walk us down to the front row.
Yeah.
At that point, I got suspicious. I was like, well, wait a minute. Why do they want us on the front row?
The old Evander Holyfield seats.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why do they want us on the front row? But I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I sat there quietly. I crossed my hands.
Cross your ankles and hands.
Yeah, my ankles and my hands. And I sat there patiently. Just like this. This was...
Let's see what's happening there.
Patiently. So, Jamal was still preaching at the time.
Yeah.
Jamal never asked for money, not one time. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
He did, however, say that there was going to be a very special service today.
Yeah.
And when I heard him say that, I think he's talking about Kanye. I'm like, hey, yeah, good. Kanye's coming out. You know what I'm saying? It said church will be over at 11:15. Here it is. It's about 10 minutes to 11. So it's time to bring Kanye out because I got a text last night saying service will be over at 11:15.
That ain't who came out. The old preacher came out.
Yeah, so what they did was...
brought the Beijing king out.
Man, he said... all the way from Houston. And I say, damn, Kanye came from Houston.
I didn't even know he was down with the H-Style.
What he doing coming from Houston? I'm flying in. Pastor such and such and such. I'm like, huh? And I didn't know. I thought he was with Kanye. I'm like, all right, cool. Pastor comes up and he says that his sermon is going to be about sacrifice. So immediately I say, sacrifice. That's not bad. Okay.
See, me being a church kid, at this point, I'm like, I think we're in there, I'm just like looking and smiling like, thank God we're in the center section. Boy, if we were in the winter section, they'd be tapping a nigga for some dough.
Hey, look, now, we gonna get to all that. So, he says about sacrifice. Then he gets to showing pictures. He had a slideshow, PowerPoint presentation it looked like. Ooh. It looked like a person who's raising funds for an investment that walks into a corporate office in a conference room and goes, here, to this picture. Boom. This is my church before. and it shows a little hole in the wall, little church.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look like anything.
Yeah.
Little back alley, little goddamn Columbus, Georgia, Augusta, Georgia, Birmingham, Alabama ass church.
Yeah.
And he showed the front of the church and said, "If you can see, the church isn't even wide enough to park 2 cars in front of it." And he was right. It had like maybe a Oldsmobile 98 and a motherfucking Fleetwood. And the motherfuckers was exceeding the width of the church. I saw that. And then he said, now sacrifice. God put us in position to make sacrifices, and we are rewarded. Our sacrifices are rewarded with abundance, with blessings and abundance. And then he goes into, I didn't like giving, but I was compelled to give. Then he tells a story about a time where he was a preacher, and then there was the church, and the church's budget was in a 5-figure deficit. And he said, I had the money. I didn't have it for that, but I had the money. And immediately something told me, you got to fill that deficit for that budget. And I said to myself, well, I don't want to. But then, and he said this, and this is what he said. He said, and the thing is, when the Spirit talk to you and tell you
I heard that
to make sacrifices, you got to do it fast before you talk yourself out of it.
Yeah. Oh, he ran. Yeah.
I say, huh? So you mean to tell me if I am compelled to do something that I tell myself later with my rational thinking mind I can't afford to do, I shouldn't listen to my rational thinking mind. I should just go ahead and dive in, face forward, face first in the frozen lake. Yeah. So then he says, I want 20 people right now to stand up and give $1,000. 20 people. Let me see. Who do I have?
First he said something about 10,000.
Yeah, he said that his deficit was 10,000.
Yeah.
He said what he gave was 10,000.
Yeah.
He said, but here, you guys can do better than that.
Now we want everybody to sit up. 20 people.
But even before he said that, it were people walking up to the stage like strippers, like they walk up, like we do in, not Magic City, like we do in Cheetah. When you walk up and you hand people money, and then they open up the garter belt, but instead, he didn't open up his garter belt. He said, oh no, just lay it down on the front. So they laid down 20s and a couple hundred, whatever it was. I was close enough to the stage so I could see. And all the while this time is going on, I'm looking at 2 chains to y'all. I'm looking at my old lady. I say, do you see this shit right here? Hey, Tit say to me, man, you here, leave me alone, man. We in church, leave me alone. Don't do this.
He still had on the shades.
He said, man, leave me alone, Tip. You bad. You is bad news. Leave me alone, man. I'm in church. You're not gonna do this to me. I say, man, do you see this shit going on right now? And I tell my old lady, you see why I say, you see? Do you see why I don't come? Do you see? You see this?
If you look at my Twitter, there's a Twitter that says, I'm in church. I can't believe this shit.
Hey,
I did that around the same time they started asking for that money.
Imagine. And we ain't even gonna talk about Lil Yachty and Coach K were behind me. I turned around. I found myself, this is how I got some of the
Yachty, man.
Yeah, shout out to Yachty, young man. And mind you, I was in Magic City all night. Me, Puff, Tamika.
I could tell.
We in Magic City all night. Not just Magic City till it closed. We was in Magic City until about 6 in the morning.
See, technically, I paid my tithes at that point.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I go,
tithing ain't just to the church.
No, exactly.
Tithing is to the community.
Yeah, I'm helping.
Tithing is given to people who need help. Tithing is given to people who need help.
Shayna and I have fell off in Ebenezer.
Right.
We have fell off in Ebenezer,
which I really respect. I really respect Warnock.
I do too.
Respect Warnock.
That still don't mean we weren't high as fuck in the top row.
That don't matter. We should be.
Yeah,
I mean, you have every right to be. Because he's trying to save the wicked, not the righteous.
Yeah, so many times we've been high fresh off the strip. That was the strip club still stay open to 4, 5 in the morning.
Right.
And
but this time, because we had, like it was members only.
Yeah,
they weren't selling any alcohol.
No.
They weren't charging any
just
admission.
It
was a members only group who were fellowshipping after hours.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I cut my fellowshipping short at Magic City
To go to church.
to go and get me 45 minutes of sleep.
Yeah.
To get up and drive out here to be accosted and basically exploited.
Finesse out some money.
And when I sat down, as soon as I sat down, remind you, I'm telling you, they already raised the offering. Jamal already raised the offering.
Yeah.
When we sat down, there was a whole new agenda.
A whole new agenda, fool.
When me and Tit is up, there are 2 multimillionaires. There actually 3 counting to me, because 3 multimillionaires on the front row.
Yeah.
It's like they rung the red bell at the Players Club.
You know what? Bello
You dig what I'm saying?
Bello said, oh yeah, this a money grab. This like when you got Tip and pumping everybody in the compound. It go from being $100 to $400.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so now he said, I need 20 people to give $1,000. Where you at? 20 people. Count them out. He counted from 1, 2, 3, 4. He counted everybody. And I turn around and I see people I know. There's Brian Barber, a famous video director, and also director of Idlewild. And then I see Ernestine and Jay Morrison.
Shouts out to them.
And shout out to them. Hey, I turn around and I say, sit y'all dumb ass down. What the hell is y'all doing? Don't y'all see what the hell is going on here? Sit y'all ass down, man. What the fuck? Okay, so, and they looking at me, Brian Barber looking at me like, hey, what do you mean? And then I see Tit go in his pocket. He pull out a bankroll. I'm talking about he had a big old bankroll. Must have been about $10,000, $20,000. He pull out $500 and then he finna give it. I say, hey man, Tit, man, give me $100 out that $500. Get $100. You man, well, give me $100. You finna get him $500. Why can't you give me $100? Shit, bro.
Hey,
you give away money. Give me some.
For real.
All right, so we had a good laugh about that. And then while he's still counting out the 20 people to give him $1,000, this motherfucker had the nerve to say, "Come on, y'all, get your blessings heard." Nigga, are you telling me I have to give you $1,000 for the good Lord Almighty to hear my blessings?
To hear my blessings.
Are you a goddamn? I said, and that's when I think that's probably when I made the face.
It made the face.
I'm probably making the face it just
like,
unconsciously. It's all over my. I'm talking about I can't help
I was on the
myself.
side with the money.